What's up? It's your girl Lovejoy Marie, and I have Russell here with me. It's really going down here at JERK.BKK. Introduce yourself a little bit. So where are you from? What's your name? How long have you been in Thailand?
Okay, so my name is Russell. I've been in Thailand for about 8 years now. This is my 8th year. And as for what do I do, I'm an entertainer by profession, but I've done a couple of things. I'm a content creator, video editor, songwriter, artist. So yeah, a little bit of everything.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what's up. A little bit of everything. So, I've known Russell actually for a few years. We went to university together. Tell me about that. What was going to school in Thailand like for you, and would you recommend it? And for those who are thinking about coming to Thailand to study, what tips would you give them?
Okay. So my uni experience was great. It was really, really great. I met a lot of genuine people, had a lot of fun experiences, just the general uni experience. Would I recommend people to come and study here? Absolutely. But also it just depends what you want to do. I feel like there are different places you could go to depending on what you want. But it's very tourism friendly. So if you want to do something in like hotel management or tourism related, you can come do that. If you want to venture into business as well, it's a great place to start a business. So yeah. And as for tips, I would give people, do your research. That's one thing I will say. Do your research. Just be open to the experience, because some people complain a lot. Some people say it's a great experience. It's just based on you, what you like, and what you get up to. Yeah. So yeah, keep an open mind, do your research, and absolutely, Thailand is open.
Listen, it is open. Actually, one of the tips that I usually give when people ask me this question in my DMs is, you really have to stay focused on what you come here for, because Thailand is so free and open. You can really get into anything. So don't stray too far from what you came here for. That's what I would say. Okay, let's get into one of these wings though.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm hungry. Okay, so let's start. We're gonna start with the barbecue Russel. This is the infamous jerk chicken here. I've had it once and it is amazing. But let's get your first take.
Yeah, this is gonna be my first time.
Go ahead,
dig
it. Just take one. Just take one.
Let me just get.
Yeah, we like the flat ones.
Yeah, the flat ones. The drums be nice too, though.
All right. Ready?
Let's bite into this. Okay.
What you thinking?
Alright.
Yeah? Not spicy at all. Has a good barbecue flavor.
Yeah.
Smoky. Yeah.
So, well cooked, nice texture.
Okay.
The flavors are there for sure. And again, like she said, they're not that spicy.
At all.
At all. I love the barbecue sauce. I'm loving the barbecue sauce. The spices are really good as well. I was expecting something different because I've been here for 8 years. So, I've kind of tasted a little bit of everything. So I was expecting a little bit different spice flavors, but still very good. Nice blend. Like I said, the chicken was cooked really well. Sorry, I get technical when it comes to this. But yeah, no, these are really good. Especially the sauce. I feel like the sauce is really putting it on top. Okay. Yeah.
I want to ask you about, because I know you MC, y'all. He MCs with Bafros. If you don't know Bafros, listen. Bafros is the #1 Afro beats, soca, Amapiano. I said that right.
Yeah.
Amapiano club in Bangkok and probably all of Thailand, if I'm being for real.
The #1.
If you haven't been there, I feel like it's #1, to be honest. If you haven't been there, then you need to go. But that's where he MCs. How did you land that gig?
So,
are you just good at hustling?
Are we leaving these here or just put it in
you put it over there.
Yeah. All right. So I just need to get those out.
Mm.
My story is pretty interesting because I'd never emceed before in my life.
Okay.
But what happened was, basically, the long and short of it is, a friend of mine was having an event at Bathrose where he was going to be performing his songs, and he knew I was an artist. So he said, why not come through and perform some of your songs? And that's exactly what I did. I just pulled up to the event. I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. I pulled up to the event. I performed some of my songs, and the manager there saw the performance, and he was like, okay, cool, this guy seems cool on the mic and everything. And then he came up to me, he's like, yo, we need an MC on Tuesdays and Fridays. Can you come through? And at the time, I was working 2 hours away in Ratchaburi as a teacher.
Okay.
So I said, I can't make Tuesdays, but I can come in Fridays, right?
Okay.
And that's kind of how I started. Yeah, it's been a long journey.
Wow.
But yeah, it's been great.
That's what's up. So basically, put yourself out there if you're looking for work, because that's another question I get a lot is about jobs.
Yeah.
If you're looking for work in Thailand, really you have to network. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to come outside. The best jobs are in Bangkok. I'm biased because I live here and have for 12 years. My first year I was in Pattaya. So I've been here for 13 years, but yeah. Network. So that's what's up. I want to know if you're single or if you are in a relationship or you're in a situationship, because in Thailand it's none but situationships. So.
All right. Thanks for asking that. If it was possible to add another category to that, like just focused on my goals, I would definitely be that. But officially, yes, I am single.
Okay.
Just like you said, dating in Bangkok is pretty tricky.
Yeah.
It's pretty tricky.
I thought it was just tricky for us women out here, but it's tricky for you too?
It's trickier for you women, I will say. I will be the first to admit that.
Especially black women.
Yeah, especially black women. Black women. But yeah, I just feel like I've been in relationships before. I'm more of a long-term guy. Like I stick with one person for like a long time.
Yeah, because I knew your girlfriend. That was a long relationship.
Yeah. But you know, where I'm at right now, like I just want to focus on myself, growing, and I've got a family that I need to look after. So it's just tunnel vision.
Yeah.
And
elaborate on family, because you know there are different types of
Oh
families.
yes. That thank you for pointing that out. So I don't have any kids.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do have younger sisters, and I've got my mom.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the oldest and the only boy.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Like in African households, that's tough.
It's like they're just putting everything on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to send money to your parents too.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't be me. It could be me if I had the money. All right. So dating in Thailand, and you're an MC.
Yes.
What is the craziest thing you've seen, like happen, go down in Bathrose? I've seen some crazy things, and I'm not there on a regular, so.
All right, I'll just keep the answer light because I don't know how much I can get into this, but
we don't gotta say no names or anything.
Yeah, well, no, we're not going to say any names or anything. I think the craziest thing I've seen is just maybe an altercation.
Okay.
And that happens quite frequently at any club, right? But yeah, basically, like, there was a group of people, and I don't know, these two Huns just started getting into it.
Okay.
I think they were fighting over the attention of some guy or whatever. So yeah, it was, and I was working at the time.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm doing my thing, the DJ's on the decks, and then this fight just breaks out. And shout out to Bathrose, because like security there is like top tier. Because within a couple of seconds of that happening, like they didn't even get to touching each other. You know, like they didn't even hit each other or anything, because the security guards were on there. And I kid you not, like 15 to 30 seconds later, I didn't even know we had that many security guards. It's like everybody was there, you know. And the DJ and I, shout out to Kev, DJ Kev-san. Like, we just had to play it off, man. We just, like, he was just playing the music. I was just hyping the people here, like, yo, don't look at this.
That's wild.
So I do a bunch of different things. I've done interviews.
Okay.
In fact, I feel like you would have been good for the one that I did. But it was a long time ago. This was like during COVID.
Okay.
It was called like dating in Thailand while being black. We need to do another one.
We should. I have a lot of experience. I mean, not too much now. Okay. But I got some experience, okay, with dating in Thailand. I mean, I've been living here since I was 16.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Well, who do you think is more loyal in Thailand when it comes to relationships? We know how it can be. I don't want to say too much. We know how it can be. Yeah. Who do you think is more loyal, though? Because, I mean, the guys be doing their thing, but girls be doing their thing, too.
You see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So just like you said, it's kind of hard to gauge. Yeah, that's because I see it on both sides.
Yeah,
both sides are outside.
Let's put a gender on it. Who's more loyal?
I would say the women are more loyal.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Just because I've seen a lot of situations where, like, even though a woman knows that, let's say she's dating an entertainer, right?
Yeah.
She knows that she's not the only girl who appreciates her guy.
Okay.
Right? And I feel like women are stronger and better able to like handle being in a polygamous situation. Okay. Right? As opposed to
knowing
guys.
that she's not the only one.
Yeah, knowing that she's not the only one. With guys, like, we really don't care. But at the same time, like, if that's your shorty, you don't want to see it with any other guy. You get what I'm saying?
Talking about guys don't care. Y'all care so much. That's cap.
It depends.
Guys are so territorial and like,
but it depends. It depends what guy you meet. If he cares.
Yeah.
Because I've met a lot of people who just like, they'll be with one person one day and another person the next, and it means nothing to them.
So for the people that's watching, because I have a lot of people on like that watch from America and internationally. Yes. So for the people that are watching, the women that are watching, what's a secret about men in Thailand? Like, what's tea? Like, what do you want to give to the women who are watching from overseas? What do they need to know before they get here about men in Thailand?
You see, these are very good questions. You guys really should tap in. These are very good, because I've seen a lot of interviews talking about other rubbish, but these are actually very good questions. Okay. So to answer your question, the first thing I would say is just be calm. Like, that Rema song, Calm Down? I've had a lot of situations in the club where I meet women from America, and it's like they fall into two categories. Either they're super cool or they're just so stuck up. Okay. And I feel like the second group, I feel like it just, because in Thailand, the culture is different, It caters more to men, I would say. It caters more to men. Yeah. So if you're going to be competing with someone who's been here, who's not going to necessarily fight with her man all the time, who will let him lead, who won't talk him down, because I see a lot of that happening, right? And I'm not saying all women do that, but I'm just saying from what I've seen, you do get a lot of egos, like, oh, I am the prize, like we both need each other at the end of the day. Men, women, we both need each other. Facts. I feel like if you find yourself a good guy, like he doesn't play around, or he doesn't play around too much, just give him the benefit of the doubt, Don't sweat him too much. Yeah. Just don't sweat him too much.
I feel like being an entertainer, you probably get a lot of girls like DMing you or coming up to you. Have you ever dated anyone or like went home with anyone after the club?
Like anyone who's come up to me?
Yeah. Or like you've been getting to know someone from the club. Like it don't gotta be the first night, but like, yeah.
So I make it a
spicy, huh? Let's get some bumper clap.
Let's
get some
spicy.
of that. The yellow bumper clap.
Yeah, okay. Big yellow bumper clap.
All right, that's good.
That's gonna be nice.
I'm gonna let you think about your answer while we dip these wings.
All right, cool. Giving me time to save myself.
Okay, you got yours.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, dip yourself.
So this is the second hottest sauce, by the way.
Yeah.
The yellow bombo clat,
Yeah.
as they say.
I love this sauce. I've tasted
Mm.
this too. Like literally, I took it home, put it on my rice and my chicken. Like I could eat it. Like if they put this in a jar, it's gonna sell out. I'm telling you. Put this in a bottle. It's a wrap. I'm telling you.
Nice. By the way, which wings are we dipping? These ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll just lay that out there,
It's so good.
and then
This
yeah,
is
let
so
me get a
good.
drum this time. You see, she's like, oh, this is so good. I'm from Southern Africa. We have braais all the time.
It went down the
If
wrong
this is
pipe.
not good, guys, I'll give it to you straight. If this is
It
not
went
good,
down the wrong pipe. That's the kick. The kick went down the wrong pipe.
oh,
I'm
you
good.
got hit by the kick.
I'm good.
All right,
I'm
so
good.
T minus 3, 2, 1. Okay. Lemony, peppery.
Yeah. A little sweet. I feel like it's like mango in there. Yeah.
All right. I'm going in for more, so you know it's good.
I love this sauce.
No, this is proper, man.
If I
How
could
did you
bottle
put this
this
together?
If I could bottle this sauce, I'm telling you, I'm keeping it in my house. You know how Chick-fil-A, oh, you probably don't know Chick-fil-A, but Chick-fil-A, now they bottle their sauces. I'm telling you, you need to bottle this sauce.
Nah, guys, this is proper. This is proper. I won't lie. This is proper. It's tangy. You know.
Got a nice little kick.
Yeah, nice. I can taste some lemon. There's some lemon in this, right?
Yes. It's a lot of secrets.
It's a lot of secrets. Yeah, we
So
won't.
turn it back
Yeah,
on.
we won't reveal. I tried to get that out of him for you, but it didn't work. Since I'm an entertainer, I must get a lot of attention
Yeah.
from women
Yeah.
and everything.
Have you dated anyone, talked to anyone from someone that you met at the club? I'm not gonna say you went home with anyone directly after the club, but like, you know, that's your business.
Absolutely. No, I'll be candid. So, in terms of going home with someone, I'll answer that part first. I make it a point not to go home with anyone for the simple reason that it's just less stressful. It's a whole lot less stressful.
Yeah.
And you don't know the types of people you're going to meet out there. You know, she might see you, as an MC and whatever, and then she might want to finesse you somehow, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's say you go, because I've heard a lot of stories of artists or MCs or whatever. Like, they go home with a girl and then they wake up and, stuff of theirs has been stolen, or she's expecting payment for the night before and that wasn't discussed. So a lot of things could happen.
Yeah.
And I
Don't
try
wanna
to,
go there.
I don't want to get involved in that. And also, I'm really tired. Like, I work a lot, so I'm really tired. There's no time to like go home with a girl, and yeah. But as for dating, I have met some really cool people. Right, some really cool people. I've made some great connections, right?
Yeah.
Mostly on a platonic level. And in terms of dating, like, I've been on dates with people that I've met from the club. But again, like, this is over a span of time. Like, I've been emceeing for about, like, this is my 5th year.
Wow.
So over like 5 years, I can count on one hand how many dates I've been with someone from the club. Because ideally, if I'm looking for a relationship, not saying I am right now, but if I was looking for a relationship, the club wouldn't necessarily be the first place that I would want to meet someone. you know?
Facts.
But that's not to say that you don't meet some dope. I've met some really dope people at the club.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
that's
So
my
for the
answer.
fellas out there, the guys that maybe they're new to Thailand or they're coming to Thailand, what is a common red flag that you see in women here that you can get to them? Like, if you see this thing, run. And I want you to give me three red flags.
3 red flags.
We're gonna do it after that ring.
All right, so I got 2. All right, so I'll get into the third one later. So the first thing is if she's overly eager.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, like, the second you tell her you're from America or the UK or whatever, it's like she's obsessed with you, you know? You've heard of passport bros. They're also passport you know.
Really?
Yeah, locals who, and it happens a lot, right? Where you'll be walking down the street, you see some old, like this guy looks like he's 5 seconds away from his grave. He's old, he's got belly fat, and he's hanging out with like the fittest Thai woman you've ever seen in your life, you know? And you're like, okay, how does that make sense? And you're like, okay, it's probably this, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, you get that a lot, like with people who are overly eager. It's like they're obsessed with you, you know? You become their whole world. Like they want you to like them so much, you know? So I'd say that's the first thing. The second thing would be someone who's in the club a lot or someone who goes out a lot. Because, I mean, I work at the club, right? They pay me to go work there.
So you know everybody, the regulars.
The regulars.
You know the regulars.
Yeah, I know the regulars. But yeah, you do have a lot of people, like you just see them and again, no judgment. Everybody is free to live their lives. I'm just giving out free game.
Yeah.
So yeah, someone who's overly eager, someone who you see quite regularly going out.
Okay.
And someone who knows a lot of guys.
Okay.
And what I mean by this,
Okay,
is,
I'm
right?
listening.
For example, if I see you at the club, I'm like, oh, hey, Joy, what's up? You know, we chop it up, it's cool.
Yeah.
But then it's like, and I can say what's up to you because I know, like, no one's going to punch me or anything like that, right? I can say what's up to you.
Yeah.
But there's some people who, like, you might be friends with them or they might have liked you at some point in time.
Yeah.
And then you go to the club, you're doing your thing. You see them with another guy, right? Yeah, you're friends. Yeah, you might want to say hi or whatever, but you don't because you know that.
No. Okay.
You
I get what you're saying. What about for guys who look like you? What if it's like typically, because again, on my platform, it's a lot of Black Americans, a lot of people from overseas. So what if it's a guy who looks like you? What advice would you give him, or what red flag would you tell him to watch out for? Like, a woman is not really, I don't know, are the locals after the green card with them, or like does the same red flags apply to them? Because I know you were saying like white old guy and stuff like that. Okay,
so yeah, in terms of like guys who look like me, it might not necessarily be for a green card, but it will definitely be for the benefits.
Okay.
You know, like if they follow you on Instagram, they see you're out in Pattaya, you're hiring yachts and whatever. So they'll want to cling on to that.
Okay.
They'll want to cling on to that for sure. Yeah.
Interesting. So,
but it's not all the time. It's not all the time, by the way.
Yeah.
Some people genuinely do find love. Like I've seen one of my friends who's an MC.
Yeah.
He actually got married to a Thai local, and I've met both of them. They're really cool people.
Yeah.
And he's in the clubs every night, but still, she doesn't press him or anything.
Yeah.
And like they're tight.
So you can find love with locals as well. So basically, watch out for those who. I mean, how would you know though?
You see, that's the thing. Have friends that you can use as a reference here.
Okay.
Who've been here for some time, and they can give you pointers.
Okay.
And secondly, it's just experience.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just experience at the end of the day.
Dang, but they're new. What they gonna do?
Just slow down. Like literally, that's literally just slow down. Wherever you go, just slow down. Understand the rules of engagement. That's like the first thing you should do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, let's get the next question because it's getting a little spicy. And I think we should pour some purple drink, y'all.
Oh yeah.
It's the purple drink. That's what I call it.
Purple drink.
It's called Purple What the F.
Purple What the F.
Speaking of what the F, y'all.
Our
next wing is called What the F. Spicy, because literally what the F. Like what's the actual. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Lovely.
All right, are you ready? Not after me, after you. I want to get this on camera.
Oh, you
Go ahead.
oh.
I want to get you on camera. Eat it,
Okay,
eat it,
cool,
eat it,
cool,
eat it.
cool,
Go
cool,
ahead,
cool,
go
cool,
ahead.
cool. All right, so I'm gonna dig into this. Again, guys, I'll let you know if it's trash.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if it's
All
trash.
right, all right.
All right, I'm digging into this in T minus 3, 2, 1.
Let's get the camera on him.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
How you feel? You feel good?
I feel good. Yeah.
Yeah?
This is like, sorry. This is like the barbecue one,
Yeah.
but the spices are much
Is
better.
it good?
It is.
Yeah?
No, this is
So
this
which
is proper.
which
This is
one
proper.
do you prefer out of like all three of the flavors? What's your favorite flavor?
If I was to rank them, this would be number 1.
Wow. The news.
And then
The what the F?
the what the F.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. No, this is my fighter.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
No.
Continue.
Please dig
Continue.
into that.
Y'all, I tasted it a little bit earlier, and
Uh-huh.
like I needed. He had to run and get me a ice cream. Yeah, like I'm a little scared.
Man.
I'm a little scared.
No, dig into that, please.
I would definitely say so. My
Mhm.
favorite is the yellow bumbo clot. Okay?
Yellow bumbo clock.
Yellow bumbo clot is
proper.
hitting. Like I said, we need that bottle.
Yes.
We need to. It's on the way. It's on the way. It's on the way, y'all.
Production, yeah.
All right.
No,
all
no,
right.
this is fire, man. Because the reason I put this at number 1 is because both the sauces and the spices just
Woo.
kick together, you
Mhm.
know. Because with the spicy, with the yellow bumbo clot,
Yeah.
I felt like the sauce was really great.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that it like overshadowed the
spice.
the spice.
Mm.
And then with the barbecue one, I felt like the spice was really great, but the sauce was great, but the spices I had tasted a lot of them before. So this is nice and new, nice
It's
and fresh.
spicy.
We're in Thailand.
Yeah, I'm struggling right now. I'm
It's like,
trying to.
you've been here for longer than me.
I know, but I'm trying to hold it together.
I'm
trying to hold it together.
Nah, yes.
And this drink is real good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we forgot to cheers. Sorry.
Woo! Woo! It's spicy for me. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to
How
finish
is
this
it?
one.
Nah. How is it spicy for you?
Where's this guy? I need you. Help me, please. Oh, so you're used to spice. Even
Yep.
when I order spicy food,
Mm-hmm.
I tell them, "Petnit noi."
Mm-hmm. Fit it, man.
I can't do it. Hold on, I need some water.
Somebody get Lovejoy some help.
Wow.
No.
Thank you.
Just so it doesn't make it seem like she's capping. Like I'm actually feeling the heat, but it's not bad. See, she had to get ice cream and everything. Man,
It's not bad either.
I swear. I think I'm gonna dip some of this.
Yeah. Whew. That's a
Nah,
lot better.
man.
That's a lot better.
Compliments to the chef. Yo, this is actually proper. Proper.
Compliments to the chef.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, get in the shot. Get in the shot. We're gonna do an outro with him.
For sure.
Huh? Yeah, we're almost done. All right, our last question.
Yeah, you said last question?
Yeah. It's popsicle. Because it was hot. You want to taste this one? It's super hot. Super hot. You want one? You want it? Or no?
Blake, yeah. No.
Huh?
Hey, no, please. Go for it.
If you want to get in the shot, you got to come around the
Yeah.
But the back way. You can go the back way. All right, just eat it.
Now you're cool.
All right. And then after she eats it, after she tries it, we get the last question because I know you got this is the handle.
Yeah.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling.
Super spicy.
We're gonna get you on this camera.
That is the what the F.
What the F?
Yeah, we got the what the F. All right, you ready? Yeah. All right, try the what the F. So spicy. Take another bite.
See?
Take another bite. Y'all not gonna make me. Nah.
Alright.
See, she's even
You know what's
dipping
so
it in the
spicy?
sauce and everything.
I got you. Hold on.
No, please tell her.
It's spicy.
I'm gonna look at my fingers too.
Oh.
So I really just can't take the heat. That's what you're saying. That's what she's gonna get off camera and ask for some milk, y'all.
Man.
I'm not.
It's really not spicy to you?
Not
That's
spicy.
crazy. I'm
It's
telling
like
you.
I can see why you would be like, oh, it's super spicy. You got like ghost pepper type of spice that like kind of creep in.
Yeah.
But, like if you start eating it, at first you're not gonna taste it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then after, if you sit for it, like you like. But
Yo, and
it's
this
not
is
that spicy,
homemade. This is homemade sauce. All three of these are
though. It's a
homemade
lingering
sauce.
spice though.
Yeah,
It is. It
It's
is.
lingering spice.
It's a
Yeah.
lingering spice.
All right.
But it lingers.
Man, it is good.
Yeah.
It is good. I can't take another
That's
bite,
my
but
fighter.
I can't take another bite, but it's good. All right, so this question. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask a different question.
Ask me both of them.
If you could erase one night, like from your memory from
Yeah.
Bath Bros, what would it be? What's that memory that you would erase?
From Bathros?
Yeah, like a night, something that has happened in Bath Bros, a memory that you would erase. Let me get one of those.
Whoa.
Let me get one of the napkins.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just give me a second. Wow, that is a good question.
Yeah.
You see, that's a. Would I delete anything? Okay. Let me say this. There are many nights where I felt embarrassed, but I wouldn't necessarily delete anything.
Why embarrassed?
No, because it's just when I started out. Like one day I'll tell you my whole MC story, but
Okay.
when I started out, like I sucked. Like I sucked. I didn't know any Afrobeat songs. I couldn't dance. My DJ hated me.
Really?
Yeah, like customers were even correcting me on the lyrics. Like I'd be on the mic singing the wrong shit. Oh, can I swear? Sorry.
Yeah, you did.
And they'll be like, nah, it's not that. So I guess those would be some of the nights.
Okay, the embarrassing ones.
Because it's hard to hear, like for your ego, it's hard to hear stuff like that,
Yeah.
you know? And there was one time a customer, like she flat out said to me in my face, like, because she was looking at me, waiting for me to perform.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like I said, I couldn't dance, I couldn't sing the song, so I was just there. And then she was like, yeah. And I said, oh my gosh, like you're the laziest MC I've ever seen.
Oh.
And that really hurt. It really hurt, man.
Dang.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
We're gonna race that night. We're gonna race that one.
Yeah,
Yes,
but I mean, looking back on it now, you know, it's all just part of the journey. Yeah.
Right.
But that night I would erase, I guess.
So last question.
Uh-huh.
What gets you into more trouble? Your mouth, your mic, or your DMs?
My mouth.
Okay.
And I say that because my mouth operates both in the DMs and on the mic.
Okay.
And it's not, I don't even necessarily have to say anything physically. Like, just like sometimes I overextend myself to people, you know, like I'll be like, oh, Lovejoy, yeah, sure, we're gonna shoot a YouTube video, sure, and then like I don't have the bandwidth to be there, you know. So I feel like definitely my mouth, yeah.
Do you have any issues with like the men in the industry? Because I know there's a lot of MCs, there are a lot of DJs, and like I do know a couple of the I don't know no T, y'all. Okay, I'm not saying this because I know T.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, even like based on other MCs' experiences, I know their T and what they tell me. And I know it's a lot of drama, especially on, I'll just say Soy 11. I'll just say that. There's a lot of drama in that building. I'll say that. So have you had any like interactions, altercations? You don't got to say nobody's name, but have you had any? And what was it like? What happened?
So I'm a chill guy. Like I don't go. I'll to give you something to post. I'll give you one time, right? But it wasn't even my thing,
Okay.
you know, that I was a part of. Personally, no. Like I don't get involved. I don't like stress. I don't like problems. I don't get involved. You know.
Yeah.
And especially with the whole going home with a chick, like you don't know if that's someone that's another MC is smashing or anything like that. So again, just avoiding problems, you know. So no, I personally like I've seen people with a lot of egos.
Yeah.
I would say lots of egos. Like you would think they were the Chris Brown.
I'm telling you, I know a situation. Now I'm giving some tea.
Okay.
Literally, there's this guy I know, and he's big into content creation. He has a big platform, and he actually was going to MC with Sugar, but one of the MCs basically blocked him from doing it because he wanted to, you know, he's I don't want to give too much because I don't want no problems, but they are. I mean, we're all foreigners, so we're all foreigners. They kind of from the same area, and blocked him from getting to the bag. Like, why? Because he wanted to be the only one who looks like him. Yeah.
You see.
Yeah. And he's like,
So I guess that's on the other side. Like in terms of personal beefs, like I'm cool with pretty much everyone. If there's anyone who's got beef with me, I don't know about it. But yeah, again, egos. You find like, especially, I feel like the more popular they are, the more fragile their egos are. You know, like you can't say certain things, you can't move in a certain way, because it really hurts them. And it's something that I used to wrestle with a lot, because I was just like, why does it have to be like this, you know? And even getting recognition. Like, you'll find that some people who've been in the game a lot longer than you have, when they see you doing well, it's either they'll come and they'll give you a pat on the back and they'll say, yo, you're doing a really good job, or they'll act like they don't even see it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it falls in line with what you were saying.
That's kind of like with content creation too. Like when man, we're all out here like just trying to live our best lives. We're all out here eating. We're all out here escaping from trials and tribulations that America is causing, or whatever country you're from, because we're all from different parts of the world. But it's community. Like there's space for everyone. There is room for everybody. Okay, so I hope we can live in love in Thailand. Okay, and embrace one another in community, because that's what it's about. Okay,
that's what it's about.
That's what it's about. I want to thank Russel for being here on our first episode of Hot Topics, y'all.
Yes, sir.
The wings weren't that spicy, according to him.
They were actually pretty cool. They were pretty cool. The wings weren't
that spicy. The questions weren't that spicy either. I don't know. Was it spicy?
They were fair.
No, they were fair. Yeah, I told you I was going to keep it cute.
No, they were fair.
All right, I kept it light. But thank y'all for joining us here at JERK.BKK.